Welcome back to DPI EV. Let's shift our focus to Arsenal and their struggles this season under Mikel Arteta with inconsistent performances in both the Premier League and Champions League. I'm going to go with Mas Firzi first, since you're sitting next to me.
Okay.
Arsenal.
And that brilliant win.
That brilliant win, of course.
Arsenal, because we
Our
talked
yearly
about...
win against Arsenal.
The usual.
Yeah, because we talked about Arsenal
Nothing special.
yesterday. Last week on our episode with Aldi, right? And
yeah.
he was very sure to win the game, but turns out Newcastle takes to win.
Why was he sure?
Yes, last year, Arsenal they have a lot of difficulty in creating chances. It's not breaking down the Newcastle defense, but just creating chances. Nick Pope doesn't need to make a save for the whole 90 minutes, just like what happened last year also. I think there's a pattern in Arsenal's inability to break down defenses. And just the reason, so there's no Odegaard there. It's not enough. I mean, you still have all other players. I mean, you got all the big players. Last season, Leandro Trossard stepped in with his 12 goals, I think. Havertz has 13 goals last season. Saka has 16 goals. Last season, Arsenal were the third youngest team, but they scored 91 goals. I think they have plus 62 goal difference. Much better than what Man United scored. I think Man United scored like.
But not potentially their best goal for November is just Ethan and Nwaneri against Preston, and that was almost November because it was Halloween night.
And Ricardo Calafiori's goal against Man City is like the only open play goal they scored in the last 6 matches in all competitions. So. There's a big problem there going forward. I think this is a discussion that was a bit of a topic last season, especially at that Fulham game where they surrounded the Fulham defense without ever creating anything. But now it comes again, and the last 2 games where they are chasing just the 1 goal difference. They have Raheem Sterling at the bench, and Arteta inclined to use him for whatever reason. I think that creates a problem because Sterling was supposed to be that stopgap measure that Arsenal needed in the front, where they are supposed to, we don't have that 90 million, 100 million striker, but we have this player that Arteta supposedly knows from his time at Man City, but he doesn't use him when the time needed him. So there's this problem. And against Inter, 46 crosses into the box. One-dimensional play from Arsenal right now. So Arteta needs to step up his game to reverse this downward trend.
What do you think, Eddie? What do you think is the deeper issue here with Mikel Arteta?
I think the squad is not evolving as planned this season. If you look at the couple of early matches, very, very good, very, very solid. Even I stated live that this team now is different. They have another added facade to their game, the approach, and then they have that set piece taking ability, which is a plus. But you have to score open play goals as well, and it's not happening for them right now. They're struggling to find goals. They create a lot of chances, but it's not clinical enough from the likes of Kai Havertz, etc. So it's a strange situation when you have someone like Sterling who can provide that cutting edge as well, coming off the bench, which I think was an upgrade for that bench, having a player like Raheem
before.
And we have to check on. I think the police has to work something out because Edward Nketiah for £30 million to Crystal Palace, that is criminal. So again, with Arsenal, after Nketiah, you have Raheem Sterling. Before you want Ethan Nwaneri, to step up to be that guy. He's starting to play more minutes as well, but you need Raheem Sterling. And why isn't he playing? Is it because he's not training well? Is it because he doesn't understand what is needed as an Arsenal player?
Playing in the system.
But it's strange because it's Arteta's system, and of course he has to know better. And the players now, the likes of Jesus struggling, Trossard also struggling. It's just not working very well for Arsenal. After that defeat against Bournemouth, I don't know why, something happened. And this is maybe the weakness in that armor of Arsenal. It's too easy for teams like Bournemouth to destroy their season, and it's not the first time Bournemouth has done it to Arsenal.
Anything to add, Kiko?
He remembers that dramatic game where everything was supposed to be easy, but it's difficult for Arsenal last few seasons ago.
No, yeah, I think even speaking about how the team didn't evolve this year, I've been seeing that in the past couple of years too. Like there was a season where they had, Gabriel Jesus playing really well, and I think it's his first season. But January they didn't bring in somebody really good that can back up his games, his style of play, and then all of a sudden they're gone. It's the same. It feels like it's the same thing again every year where they look convinced, and then all of a sudden just snap a finger and they're gone. And by January they're gone. Unfortunate to see as Arsenal fans. But yeah, I think they created their own problem of maybe it's discipline, because you saw the first goal against Liverpool, that Bukayo Saka goal was amazing. The pass from Ben White is playing from the middle again instead of from the right back, because a lot of their players are injured, and he does well from both sides, in the middle and the right. So good goal. It feels like a lot of Arsenal fans are saying we're not playing good against smaller teams, but when that happened against Liverpool, I was so happy with the draw because we didn't play well on the Liverpool side, but on an Arsenal side, it just felt like they created their own problem, So yeah.
Is it a mental issue? Is it psychological for Arsenal? Is it the drain of chasing Man City for the past
two seasons?
And I think when you have a certain situation on the pitch like this season, a lot of emotions are involved. The red cards that they have now is a bit too much in key moments as well. In a match like for Declan Rice, it's ridiculous to get that, and for Saliba as well.
Stupid.
Yeah, as an experienced defender, one of the best in the world, with that mistake, you think about the pressure now. Is it too much for?
And
for
even when
the players?
Arteta himself, like when he handled that ball before it crosses the line, like he conceded a free kick, and it's a free kick, and the reaction says he's all that, oh no, I did something stupid, but I think it's
not Ming stupid, but
not Ming stupid. Yeah, that's a whole another level of stupid. But the way he touches the ball and then realizes that, oops, it's still in play. I think it translates to the team, because his teams are making that small careless stuffs that you're gonna pass, but they got punished for it. But back to Gabriel Jesus, he just got one goal, I think, since January. I think, people expected more, of course, from him. Like he's supposed to be the one with Zinchenko to translate that how to be a winner, how to be a Premier League winner, because he's a Premier League winner with Man City. He's supposed to carry that aura of being a winner, of being a champion to Arsenal, but then the Arsenal aura is bigger than his aura to become a champion. But when you consider that Arsenal, they scored 91 goals last season, plus 62 goal difference, is the same as Man City last season. There's something good in there. The system actually works last season. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe because what Adi said, the pressure, the mental tiredness of chasing those two big league campaigns when they're highly favorited. They are the high favorite to be winners, but then they blew it twice in a row. Maybe that's also the reason why Edu eventually left.
Exactly. I was going to ask Adi about that.
No, he left for more money.
Let's be real now.
The tax.
Let's be real now.
I'll triple your wages. Well, I'll be out the door as soon as I can.
Arsenal who?
Speaking of emotional and mental issues, do you think that Edu's departure kind of disrupted the club stability as well?
Behind the scenes, maybe. Behind the scenes, I think so. And I think Arteta is not secure as well, because Edu helped him a lot. Edu was influential in helping Arteta with the signings. We're talking with the guys above. So in terms of the back room situation, it's not comfortable. And if you're going to war, you don't have your lieutenant. It's going to be dangerous for Arteta maybe. So again, it looks like it's not going very well with the results as well. So it's going to be a tough couple of matches here for Arsenal and Arteta.
Arteta himself said it's kind of sudden. Yeah, they
Yeah.
both
Very
have like a close relationship
Yep.
between them. So the communication between them too should be better than this. I think Arteta should have known whole lot sooner about
Yeah.
this offer from Marinakis, because the Marinakis offer is quite frankly interesting for him.
Of course.
Because he's gonna be the head CEO of
That's Jurgen Klopp-esque.
Jurgen Klopp as
Joining the devil.
joining the devil. Yeah, with Marinakis, and he's gonna work in a lot foreign
Clubs.
environment,
Yeah,
right?
Olympiacos,
Because
yeah.
Olympiacos, Rio
Rio
Ave
Ave, yeah.
in Portugal, and Nottingham Forest, and Marinakis is an eccentric owner, to say the least. In Arsenal, he got everything. I mean, he's a former Invincible. He got that pedigree. He got pedigree as a player, but he got pedigree also as a director there, because the leadership in Arsenal, they know him as a football person, but also as a perfectly capable football director. So in that, he should be in his own position. And this is not like Shiki Begiristain leaving Man City after they won everything, because Arsenal, I think the potential is still there to win something.
Yeah,
But why?
yeah.
Why leave now? And the timing of him leaving is also
Strange.
in the middle of maybe in the upcoming hectic season,
I think
November,
it's even
December.
stranger than Mark Robbins just got fired by Coventry. I think.
Surely,
That is
championship news.
I feel bad for
Newsflash.
Arteta now. I mean,
Yeah.
the way you explain the relationship, it feels like
Yeah.
it must been quite a blow for him.
Arteta might be he's feeling betrayed maybe by
Yeah.
Edu.
Well, I think short term it's going to create a problem internally, like players thinking like, oh, why is he going out? And in a very, I think, a good position, as you said,
Yeah.
Arsenal are right in it right now. And when he came in, Arsenal, well, I did say they didn't evolve throughout the years, but it was a different time when, they wanted Arteta out, you wanted Unai Emery out, they wanted a lot of managers out.
They want Shin Tae-yong out. They want Indra Shafri out.
But I think on a long term, if they don't find a replacement that was able to do what Edu did, that's the real problem then. So Arteta does have a lot of problems, betrayed by money.
Yeah,
maybe.
Edu did a lot of things positive, like for the fans as well. Now there's a lot of togetherness between the players on pitch and the crowd. It's not like that before Edu, I think. So I think it's going to be a massive change in the dynamics. Arteta doesn't know who's going to be the next sporting director as well. So let's wait and see who's going to be the big surprise there.
Last question, and this is a yes or no type of question. With all the issues that Arsenal is having right
Who's going
now.
first?
No,
Who's going first?
obviously from
With all
Kiko.
the issues that Arsenal is having right now, do you guys think that Arsenal is still a contender of Premier League title? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Yes. No?
No.
No.
I'm
No,
going with
no.
yes.
One yes and two no's?
No,
Aldi, I feel
Aldi.
sorry for you.
Aldi, I'm not sorry for you. Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two no's, one yes. Again, we shall see.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps up our deep dive into Arsenal's turbulent season, but we still have quite a lot to talk about, so please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this one.